Michael Checkin, why do you prefer physical gold, bars and bullion, to ETFs?
Well, I like physical gold. I've been dealing in it since gold became legal in 1975. Prior to that, I was dealing in coins, but not in bars. And I like it because it's something that you can put your hands around. And in this day and age of lack of trust in the world and also lack of credibility, I'd like to have gold in my hands. And therefore, I would prefer a gold bar, for example, whether it be a 1 ounce or a kilo bar. And I would have it stored either at my home in a safe deposit box, or some people that I work with use midnight gardening, so they put it in the backyard somewhere.
A lot of people like to invest in gold coins, but should they buy Krugerrands or Pandas or Chinese Maple Leafs, American Eagles? What's the difference when it comes to the coins?
Well, it depends on where in the world you are. In the United States, for example, this is a coin market. If you were in Europe, it would be a bar market. In Asia, it may be a tail market. In the United States, the most popular coin is the American Eagle coin, the 1 ounce coin. That's the investment size coin. The second most popular would be the Canadian Maple Leaf. I prefer the Canadian Maple Leaf, and the reason for that, it's pure gold. And you can take either coin around the world and you can negotiate it. But I like, particularly if I'm going to Asia, having a pure gold coin, 24 karat. They appreciate pure gold in Asia.
The premiums for a Krugerrand versus a Maple Leaf versus an Eagle, are they negligible? And then also talk about storage costs, if you would.
Okay, with regard to just the two I mentioned, leaving out the Krugerrand for the moment. First off, the Maple Leaf can be purchased at about a 1% discount to the price of the American Eagle, so it's cheaper by 1%. And what your goal should be is to buy whatever coin it is at as close as possible to the intrinsic value, the gold price on the markets of the world, which are open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So that should be your goal. On storage, as I mentioned earlier, I would prefer always having my gold stored under my control. So that's a portion of it. But you also have to have storage within the United States and outside the United States. Remember, we had gold confiscation back in 1933, and that's a fear that many people have. So I would store some of it in a safe deposit box company, not a bank, where it's insured fully. And I would also store it outside the country. Where outside the country? I would say London, Zurich, Singapore, Hong Kong, were the 4 markets I would like.
This market is fueled
Stock pickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're going to